This is TBK's Truth Frame, for every voice that was silenced. Libya after Gaddafi, the truth behind the fall. Libya once stood as one of Africa's most stable and prosperous nations. Under Muammar Gaddafi, the country had free healthcare, free education, subsidized housing, and the Great Man-Made River, one of the largest engineering projects in the world. But Gaddafi was also a controversial figure, a revolutionary to some, an autocrat to others. His fall in 2011 reshaped not only Libya, but the entire region. Today, many ask a simple question. Is Libya better off after Gaddafi's killing? Based on what we know from international reports, UN assessments, and global research, the answer is clear. Libya is not better off. A nation divided. After Gaddafi's death, Libya fractured into rival governments. A Western administration in Tripoli. An Eastern administration backed by military forces. Dozens of militias controlling territory, checkpoints, and resources. Instead of one state, Libya became a patchwork of competing powers. Economic breakdown. Despite having some of the largest oil reserves in Africa, Libya today faces inflation, unemployment, power cuts, corruption, a split central bank, a budget crisis that threatens collapse. Under Gaddafi, Libya had one of the highest living standards on the continent. Today, ordinary Libyans struggle with daily instability. Security vacuum. The fall of the old state unleashed. Militia rule. Weapons proliferation. Kidnappings. Arbitrary detentions. Extremist groups. Foreign mercenaries. Libya shifted from a centralized security system, however harsh, to a decentralized landscape of armed groups. Foreign interference. Since 2011, Libya has become a battleground for outside powers. Different countries support different factions, each pursuing its own strategic interests. This foreign involvement has prolonged the conflict and weakened Libya's sovereignty. The aerial attack on Gaddafi's tent. Long before 2011, tensions between Gaddafi and Western powers were already high. In 1986, U.S. aircraft bombed Tripoli and Benghazi. One of the targets was Gaddafi's own tent. The strike killed several people, including members of his family. This event deepened hostility and shaped Gaddafi's view of Western intentions for decades. It also convinced many Libyans, and many observers, that powerful nations were determined to remove him. NATO's role in 2011. When the uprising began in 2011, the United Nations approved a no-fly zone. NATO enforced it. But the mission quickly expanded into direct military action against Gaddafi's forces. NATO airstrikes targeted convoys, bases, and command centers. This intervention decisively shifted the balance of the war. Because the United States is the largest and most influential member of NATO, many people believe Washington played a central role in the outcome. And because of long-standing regional tensions, some also believe Israel had strategic interests in the conflict. These beliefs are widespread across the Middle East, but they remain interpretations, not proven facts. What is clear is that NATO's involvement was a turning point. Without it, the war would have unfolded very differently. The final fall. Gaddafi was captured and killed in Sirte in October 2011. His death ended 42 years of rule, but it did not bring stability. Instead, Libya descended into civil war, fragmentation, foreign interference, human trafficking, economic collapse. The dream of democracy never materialized. The state that once existed was dismantled, but nothing strong replaced it. So, is Libya better off today? Based on the evidence: no unified government, no national army, no stable economy, no lasting peace, no functioning institutions. Libya is not better off. The country lost stability, sovereignty, and security. And the consequences continue to shape the region today. Gaddafi's rise and fall is one of the most dramatic political stories of the modern era. It is a story of revolution, ambition, foreign intervention, and the high cost of regime change without a plan for what comes next. Libya's future is still unwritten, but its past reminds us that the collapse of a state can be far more destructive than the fall of a single leader. Thank you for stepping into this frame of truth. If this story moved you, share it forward and help restore the voices time tried to erase. Until the next episode, stay curious, stay compassionate, and keep the memory alive.